All right, greetings, friends. Welcome back to episode 4 of Elton's 15. Again, I'm Elton. Thanks for joining me. And so, Van Halen is back in the news again. This is my 4th episode, and out of out of the 4, I think 3 have been Van Halen related. Alex Van Halen has granted another interview to Billboard magazine, and he's reporting that he is going to not going to. The book is more centered around no darts, which is great to hear. The idea of more mudslinging and this guy did that and that guy did this, it's been done to death. Me personally, I don't want to hear any more about that. I was hoping that with Ed's passing that a peace would be established, and it seems as though for the most part, that hasn't really happened. There's still some turbulence, and I'm glad to. I think I haven't read the book yet. The book hasn't been released. It'll be released, I believe, this Monday. But in this interview, he states that no mudslinging, very little mud, which is great. He's going to focus more on his relationship with Ed. He's going to focus more on their upbringing, coming to America as immigrants and trying to fit in, sort of the American dream story, which is great to hear. Keeping it positive, that's the way to go. I'm really excited to read it and get my hands on it. Pretty cool for me. This Monday we'll be in New York City. I'll be at the Barnes & Nobles. I'll be there to check out everything associated with him doing an actual in-store visit, which is awesome. I got tickets. I can't wait to go. I happened to just be on the net, several weeks ago, and there it was. I wasn't even aware that this was going to be a possibility. Grabbed the tickets as soon as I could, and I'm going. So I'll try to keep some sort of log going. I get to hop a train to get there. It's going to be, I hope, phenomenal. I'm looking forward to it quite a bit. So I'm going to get to see Alex Van Halen, not in a musical sense, but I am still excited. And I hope that when I go there and get the book, I've got a book on order, but I'll just get another one just for the heck of it. Have him sign it, hopefully, and get to ask him a question or at least say thanks. He's been the soundtrack of my growing up, and even till now, my children, that's the music that's played in our house, car, since they were born. Pretty awesome. So I'll try to keep you abreast of that as the next episode or 2 unfolds. Well, back to the interview. He speaks very well of David Lee Roth. In the initial interviews with Rolling Stone, they really seem to center it on he blames Roth. And I just thought I was going to be following that pattern again of just more mudslinging, blame, blame, blame. Again, it's been done to death. Let's turn a new page onto this Van Halen universe, a saga of just appreciation and the talents that were brought forth by each band member. He goes into a little bit of detail in the Billboard magazine, talking about his praise for Roth's ethic and what he brought to the table, and I was pretty happy to see that, even though there's that acrimony amongst them in terms of just the past stuff, it seems to be not present in this interview, at least. Let me try to say it again. At least in this interview. So that was pretty cool to read that. He goes on to just state some pretty neat things about Ed and how it's going to be more of an emotional, spiritual kind of journey rather than anything else. He at times will be speaking directly to Ed in the book, which is interesting. Rather than describing stuff, his statements will be just pointed as though Ed was here. And he does say that Ed is around. Having passed, he made the statement that, where does that energy go? We're all forms of energy on some level, and he believes that Ed is still around. Nothing tangible that he can touch or see, but he feels the presence. That was pretty interesting to come across in the interview. But I'm looking forward to, again, the Monday. It's going to be a great time. Yeah, Alex Van Halen. So excited. I'm really excited. It's great. It's been weeks since I've had the tickets, and to realize that it's only a couple days away. This is great. So the interview in Billboard, check it out. I didn't take any notes on it. I'm just trying to recall things that I read from the interview. And again, it seems as though it's going to be a positive book, which I'm excited about. He does talk about the unfinished stuff in the book regarding music, that he would, at some point, he's no rush, he said. Oh, dude, you're in your 70s. You know, what is a rush at any age? But time goes by pretty quickly. He says he's he's not in any rush, and he will, I guess, attend to it as much as he can. He wants to bring in outside producers and stuff to get different perspectives. So, I mean, stay tuned on that. I certainly will. I can't wait to see what gets drummed up, pun intended, with the unreleased Van Halen stuff. He also talks about, I'd mentioned yesterday, just kind of a side note here, about, you know, being kind of perplexed when his drum stuff was being put up for auction. And I deduced from that he's retired and done. He states in Billboard that he's not retired and he is not done. His spinal injury has been the biggest deterrent in being able to play drums, and that, thank goodness, with modern medicine and technology, that he's on the mend. And curiously enough, he said he should be good to go in 5 years. I don't know if that was a specific statement stating a truth of the matter for where his procedures will then pan out totally, or if he's saying that kind of tongue-in-cheek, but that was interesting to read. Yeah, just looking forward to it. And I will, again, post, I guess, for the next episode here, what will be the build-up to seeing him in New York. I won't be posting tomorrow. I've been trying to post every single day. This is a brand new channel. I'm going to be out and about and not be able to do this, just in case you're wondering. I will return this Sunday, and then Monday will be me going to New York and returning the same day. So I'll try to post that night my experience with the whole book release and signing and all that good stuff. So that's what I have today. Again, another report on Alex Van Halen. Very cool stuff. I mean, it's just been, you know, crickets for years and years, and now it's pretty cool that some stuff's coming out, and it seems positive, and that's great. So yesterday I hinted, again, sort of totally doing a 180 here. You know, I do play during the episodes, if you call that playing. And I kind of hinted at, you know, this guitar being something that I have that I never thought I was going to have. I play guitar. I've been playing guitar for a really long time, and I've had the fortunacy of owning, you know, quite a few makes of guitars. And this is one that I didn't think I would ever count amongst the guitars that I would ever own. And the story is actually kind of funny. My daughter, when she was quite young, accompanied me to a guitar center close by where we live, well, close by, 45 minutes away from where I live. And we were in there, and I walk in, and she loves bright, sparkly things, and this was hanging up on the wall. And I said, hey, do you want to see Daddy play that guitar? And she said, yeah, sure. And in my mind, I'm taking them down, like, who in the heck would ever pay money for something like this? And it was totally based on the paint job. It's just not my style of paint job. I more subdued in my likes as far as guitar finishes. And so I pick it up, you know, neck feels pretty good. All right, I get it in my lap. I get the cord, plug it into the amp, and then I was like, holy crap. I'm gonna own a sparkly Fender guitar. So something that I was just doing to kind of give my daughter some interest in something that I would have in my hand and play. She was very patient entering a guitar center with me, and she's used to me playing guitar a lot, and I wouldn't say it's her favorite thing to sit and watch. So I grabbed a guitar that I thought that would pique her interest, and I did not get it that day, I had mentioned to my wife, I'm like, you wouldn't believe that I played the Sparkle guitar, and it actually was really good. Like, I actually would love to have that guitar. And unbeknownst to me, what a great, wonderful wife I have and daughter. The next day, they left the house and made a trip up to Guitar Center without me having any knowledge of it. They purchased the guitar and they presented it to me that next day. So this is actually one of my favorite guitars to play. I record a bit, make my own music and stuff, and this guitar has been featured on quite a few tracks of mine. Really, really cool. And it sounds great. Yeah, pretty cool. Well, thanks for tuning in. I'm Elton. This is Elton's 15. Thank you.